the morning of leaving, we had found out that there was a security threat for the first show. Obviously quite scary at the time because we didn't know how real the threat was. But yeah, haven't had to experience anything like that before.
I was kind of preparing myself for having shit thrown at me on stage and like getting like loads of hecklers and stuff. I was already prepared. I had stuff ready to do and say in that situation. I was even a little bit ready to have someone like try and actually seriously hurt me. If you don't prepare yourself for stuff like that, you're gonna get a bit of a rude surprise when it happens. And then going out on stage and everyone was just absolutely lovely. I've never had like a crowd cheering for as long as they did as we walked out on the stage. Like before we'd even started playing, they were just like clapping for ages. And I was like, yeah, it was nice. I even said it on the stage, I was like, I've never been here, but it feels like we're home.
I remember someone said, after 100 shows, you'll be a completely different band. You'll have like the experience, you'll feel so much more confident on stage, you'll know what to expect. And I think we're on show 105 or so now. So within the first year we did 100. So going off what the guy said, it's like, we are a different band now. Each time we know what to expect. Same with the other boys, you know. They're definitely settling back into it really well. So it's good.
I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously, I've never been to Australia before. I didn't really know what the gig culture was going to be like. But yeah, as soon as we rolled up and I saw people kind of like sat outside, and it felt great. It was nice to be back in like that kind of like familiar setting.
Yeah, I'm gonna die after this. There will be no more.
Generous minute.
This is the end. This is actually our last ever show. You're laughing, but just you won't. That's how I treat every show now. Every show I treat as my last show ever. And not in a good. I'm predicting. Let's do some betting odds. 3-1. Someone will throw a brick. We'll do 16-1. Joe heart attack. We'll go 12-1. My smoking habit will catch up on me. I'll have a psychotic breakdown and die.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm still quite like self-critical, but I think that's somewhat important to improve. Like, always looking to improve, get better, whether it's new songs or any new sort of like production thing. Yeah, I think it's quite crucial to building and being a better band.
It's been an absolute pleasure coming to Australia for real. This is our first time here in your lovely country, and before I arrived, I'll be honest with you, I was a little scared. I didn't quite know what the reception was going to be over here, but you've been nothing but welcoming and lovely.
I think recently I've found myself being drawn closer and closer towards the stuff that I know is real. During COVID, I think we all had to make do with pretend, which was like a survival tactic if you think about it. And whenever I've had lows in my life, I've always found that the most real thing I've ever been able to latch on to was music. It did a lot of good for me. More than anything else ever has in my life. If I take people's word for it, then we've done a lot of good for people with our music. So to have them come out and thank us for it in person was lovely, because you know they've done so much for us.
I didn't ever think I'd ever come this side of the world, so to do it for work and to play shows here is crazy. It's an honour to be able to do it. That's where you really get to see the impact that everything you've been doing has had on people. I think we've really found our footing. It's like a nice little family that we've got going right now, and I didn't wish it had to end, you know? I wish it didn't end.